on District Youth? This is Pastor Zach here, and I'm here to break down everything you need to know about District Youth Summer Camp and how to get you or your student registered. So the first thing that we will be doing is going to the newcitychurch.net website. Then you'll go to the ministries page, scroll down to District Youth. If you scroll down about midway through, right after the upcoming events, we have a summer camp section where you can watch our promo video, get a little bit of information about what summer camp is going to entail, and then you can get yourself registered for summer camp and all the requisite information that you need. So the first thing that we encourage you to do is go to the Get Tickets Now. This is the way that you RSVP for camp. You'll go to the next page, it'll say Register Now, and this is the way that you can RSVP individual students or both of your students if you have multiple. So you can either pay just the $50 deposit, you can pay the $300 in full, you can pay, if you're one of our leaders or volunteers, you can pay $240 here, or if you are being sponsored and you've already been in contact with one of the district youth pastors, you can go to the I'm being sponsored page, put in your information, and then go straight and give online like you would do at newcitychurch.net. After you have done the Get Tickets Now and RSVP your spot, we need you to go to the camp registration. This gives us all of the small, minute details about you and your student. We need to make sure that we have a proper emergency contact information. We also need to have all of their information for cabin times, for what cabins they'll be staying in, and to make sure that they are on the right team. This next part is the most important part of this second aspect of registration. We need you to let us know if they will require any medications, and we also need to know if they will need transportation and any other additional information. If you do not let us know about medications, we will not administer any medications to any students. Typically, DY leaders will hold all medications outside of like an inhaler, just to make sure that no medication gets lost and or stolen. And the next part of that is after you have reserved your spot through Get Tickets Now, after you have done the registration, then you can go to the release forms. Once you go to the release forms, that gives us the opportunity to do a background screen for any of our leaders. That gives us the opportunity to have like full information for transportation release, medical information, just in case something does happen while you're there. We take a lot of pictures and video that gets put out later. We need a media consent form. And then finally, if you do have medication, then we will also need for you to give us authorization to administer it. And that's as big as something that is taken daily to as small as Advil or Tylenol. We do not administer any medication without this form. Finally, if you are one of our youth leaders, we encourage you to go to the youth leader application and fill this out. This is extremely helpful just to make sure we know all of the people who will be at camp at any aspects, whether you are coming up for the entire time or just a day, we need you to fill this information out. So hopefully that gives you a little bit of information on how you can get yourself or your student registered for DY Summer Camp. It may be different than it was in past years, but that does not mean that you are not equipped to do it. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate to reach out to one of your district youth pastors or email districtyouth@newcitychurch.net. Finally, you can also call the offices and get in contact with one of the youth pastors at 770-964-2138. We can't wait to see yourself at summer camp established. It's going to be a good one.